Hey everyone, it's Andrea Vasquez, your Triple Diamond Leader. I'm going to do this video because we have a lot of out-of-state distributors that kind of don't know how to get started and how to throw a party. So I'm going to do this video and kind of show you my setup and what you need just at the beginning to kind of do a party. And so many people are scared because looking at my table, yes, I do have a lot of products, but I've been in for 2 years. I started just where you guys started. I had no products to show. So I'm going to kind of walk over, just by getting started, you don't need all this stuff on hand. Again, I've been in 2 years. I do a lot of booths. So this is why I have all this product. And it took me a while to accumulate it. So I'm going to walk through on what you need at just a basic wrap party. So if you're out of state and your upline is not near you, this is what you need at a basic party. So right over here, you'll get your kit. And it comes with a box of wraps. And mine's just empty. So I saved the kit. So I actually take that with me to booths and parties. You'll get some party pads. This is what they look like. So there's one each side. I think you get maybe 1 or 2 of these. And then you get some catalogs. So honestly, I do have a lot of stuff. But honestly, these 2 right here are the 2 that you need, just need to worry about. And some wraps on hand. The party pad, if you don't know what this is, we call it a party pad. I do use this at parties and one-on-ones. Literally, all I do is I open it. Literally, I read it word for word. So let me take a step back. When people get to your party, what I do is I get them in, as they're coming in, I ask them if they want to wrap. And I let them know it's $25 if you want to wrap. We can get you wrapped right now as everybody's showing up. I get them wrapped as they're showing up so that we can get the wrap on them. And then by the time the last person gets there, we get a wrap on them, we start the party. Once you get the wrap on them, I just walk through this. So literally read it word for word. And you'll get the hang of it once you do it a couple times, how to do it. And basically, you honestly just read it word for word. It walks you through, talk about the loyal customer, and then at the end, you'll shift to the other side, and it's talking about joining the party, and it walks you through. And honestly, my biggest tip for you is to walk through this side. I know it's scary, and when I was new, I wouldn't walk through the distributor side just because I was scared to even ask. But even if there's nobody in that room that is interested in being a distributor, they might tell you they're not, but deep down they are really interested. So even just go over it. You might plant a seed at that party, or somebody may join. I've even hosted a party where this girl came for moral support for her friend, and I said, I'm not absolutely signing up for anything, and she actually walked away signing up as a distributor. So I was scared at the beginning too, but always walk through this part. If you don't have a story, share your upline story. You can share my story. Anybody's story you can share because you're brand new and you don't have one because you just started. Or just tell the people at your party why you joined, what you saw in this company. And maybe you know somebody, or you know my story, or somebody else's story that kind of hits you and you think, you saw this big vision. Just tell that story, and it's okay. Just go through this. Even if you read it word for word and hurry and shut it and get scared, that's okay. Just at least walk through it. Again, you'll get some catalogs, and I hand these out at the end. And what I did is I laminated them so you can see they're laminated. This is because I did about 5 of them. Because at parties, people start walking away with it. And at the beginning, you don't have all this money to go and buy new products. So at the end of reading this, if you do hand them out, if you buy more and hand them out, make sure you collect them at the end. And then I laminated these so people can mess with them and they don't, get crinkled and all that. But I kept these for about almost a year and I laminated it. And I've just only done 5 of them. So I'll pass it out. I'll go through the party pad and then I'll talk about this and I'll kind of go over different products and just kind of do a brief description. Talk about what we have, the skincare, the greens, the supplements, kind of just walk through it. And let them know, because the party pad really only goes over just the wraps. So then I walk through the catalog. I did go out and print just some 8x10s at Costco. Some of them I didn't laminate and some I did. But these are kind of good. They're cheap, and to just kind of show them at parties. So, and then I just have a couple of them. What I also did too is at the beginning, so this is almost a 1.5 years old, is I went and made a book on Costco.com of just before and afters. And just get people or in the group pages that say that you're allowed to share pictures. And I'm going to make them another one of these, so I'll post about that when I have it made. Another tip too is, this is more advanced. You've been in a lot longer. Once you have products and you tried them, just keep the bottle. So a lot of these products are just empty. And I used them, and so now I just have the display form. I do a lot of booths. This is why I have all this product. But again, most of it I used, and it's empty bottles. Keep it very simple. Don't think you have to have all this stuff to do your first launch party. Go over the party pad, walk through the catalog, do their wraps. Once you get through all that and get done talking, start taking off the wraps, taking the pictures and showing them. Again, don't be scared to throw this launch party. And I know it's scary. I had Ashley Hughes come to about the first 5 of mine. But once you get the hang of it, I was not one for parties 2 years ago, and now I actually love them. And I love doing parties. So if you go to myitworks.com, more advanced, you don't have to go out and buy one of these, but I bought one of these when I hit Double Diamond. It's a banner that I take with me, and then this towel, I believe it was only $15. I don't know if they still have it. And I use that for when I go on vacations and for my display. So just keep it very simple. You don't have to have all this again. It took me 2 years to accumulate all this. I did get some boxes, kept It Works boxes, and just wrapped them in paper. So keep it very simple. I hope this helped. I try to keep my parties within an hour, but it's kind of hard when you get a bunch of girls together. We talk. Just when they show up, get the wrap on them. Make sure you tell them it's $25. Collect the money right away, because I have had people walk out and haven't paid, and I've never collected that money. So make sure you always tell them it's $25. Get the wrap on them. Go through the party pad. Talk about the products, and then ask them, you know, do you want to be a distributor or a customer? Give them 2 options. They might tell you they don't want it, but assume the sell, because people come to your parties because they are interested. So assume the sell. Keep it very, very simple. You might have a potential distributor in the room, and you want to make them feel like they can do this. If they can't, they're not going to want to join. So I hope this video helped.